Loading. We should be live. Are we live yet? We should be live in 3, 2, 1. We're live on Amazon Live. Are you ready, Jeremy? Hey,
Yes.
there you are.
Hi.
Yes, we're good to go. Hey, we got matching shirts, but we don't have matching watch because I got 2 Apple Watch. And do you have an Apple Watch? You don't have an Apple Watch.
I had Apple, real edible Apple.
And real Apple. Well, hey guys, welcome to Utopia. Today we're talking about the Apple Watch. Check out this Apple Watch right here. Right now, you can get a brand new Apple Watch Series 5, the newest one from Apple Watch. The newest Apple Watch there is, the Series 5, right now on Amazon for $299.
No, actually from Amazon. Take it back. Not from Apple. From Amazon.
From Amazon, yes. And it's basically $100 off, and it's the cheapest price I've ever seen this watch. I know we had a stream yesterday talking about this, and there was a lot of people that picked up the Apple Watch. So I figured let's do another stream and get more people to buy the Apple Watch because it's such a good deal. And the reason why I recommend Apple Watch is because right now it's the perfect time to make sure you stay fit and healthy. And Apple Watch is really it's a piece of electronic that will change the way you look at fitness. It'll change the way you do a lot of other things too. But one of the things that the Apple Watch affected me was getting me motivated to work out. And because we're all in quarantine and we all locked down, it's great to have an Apple Watch to stay fit. And also, what's the holiday coming around, Jeremy?
Father's Day.
Exactly. So this watch is also good for Father's Day. That's coming June 21st, Sunday. Fantastic gift for Father's Day as well, because
I still don't know why I'm here.
Why are you here?
You know
okay,
that.
so
Yeah.
Jeremy,
I'm
actually,
not even an Apple user. I'm not even an Apple fan. Why am I here?
I want Jeremy to be on
Why?
here because he's unbiased critical, right? He's gonna tell you guys if I'm going above and beyond and over the top because I'm an Apple fanboy. Look, I have AirPods. I have 2 Apple Watches. I have a MacBook Pro. I have an iMac. I have a Mac Pro. I have a Mac Mini. I have an iPad. I have an iPhone. I have an Apple Pencil. I pretty much have all the Apple products they make. So
I have a $5 headset.
it works almost as good as these $250 AirPods, right?
And I don't have to charge them. I just plug it in and it works.
Well, there's a nice premium to pay for something that's
Yes.
really good. And Apple products are really good, but
I
sometimes
agree with that.
they are overly expensive. But today, with the Apple Watch at $299, Series 5, the newest one from Apple, it's a really good deal. Now, there's
It's
one.
almost $100 off, right?
It is $100 off the retail price. And you know, Apple's.
And it's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a fantastic deal. Apple's never go on sale. Apple products don't go on sale. So I don't know why this watch is so cheap right now.
See, if Apple Watch worked with Android, then I totally get it.
Unfortunately, that's
Yeah,
the
good luck with that,
biggest.
right?
Yeah, that's the biggest downside. Boo! And being an Apple fanboy, I have to also boo Apple because the Apple Watch is so amazing, and people benefit so much from it, from exercising and staying healthy to even saving their lives, right? Because there's heart rate monitors, there's a fall detector that will call SOS for you when you've fallen and you can't get up and you're dying. So it's a life-saving device that is affordable. I mean, when you think about your life, how much is that worth? $299? A lot more than that? Yeah, it's priceless. So a device like that, that's so good, that can save your life, that can make you fit and stay fit. I'm just such, dumbed downing the fact that you have to have an Apple phone to work with it. You have to have an iPhone. What's that, Jeremy?
That's my Samsung Galaxy Wear.
Why? It looks nice, and how come it's off?
Because I never wear it.
Well, what's the point of having a watch when you don't wear it?
Because my wife bought it as my first gift. It's sentimental, but doesn't mean I have to watch it and wear it.
It's sentimental. So the one thing that I really like about the Apple Watch is that it's functional and fashionable too. Some people buy and wear a watch because it's fashionable. That's not your thing, right, Jeremy? Because obviously, if you want to wear a watch that's fashionable, you would wear your Samsung Galaxy Watch.
No, because the term fashionable to me, I would definitely wear Apple Watch because it's more out there. I'm never a watch guy. I've been to a group of people who love watches. They talk about their Rolex and all that. It's like, I don't keep
Right.
So I'm not a watch guy. I mean, I don't wear a watch because I'm married. I don't even wear my bank.
No wedding band
I
either,
don't like.
huh?
No, Well, me and my wife just stay home right now all day. It's like while we were ring, right?
Right, right.
So I'm not the accessible kind of guy. So yeah.
Yep, absolutely. And the Apple Watch, because it does so much more, I think it's practical for a lot of people because it's very functional. And let's actually dive into it a little bit to talk about the functionality of it. But before we get too much into it, the link down below takes you to Amazon. Basically, the Apple Watch Series 5. Yes, Series 5 is $299, but that's for the 40mm size. You want the bigger size.
Series 5 is the 5th generation then, right? Almost.
Yeah, it's the 5th generation of the watch, and it's the best one yet. I think it's perfected. I mean, Series 3 was pretty good. Series 4 improved on that incrementally, and Series 5 just put it over the top. And one of the things...
out of curiosity, do you have all 5 series?
I don't. I actually did not buy...
You're not that hardcore.
No, because actually in the beginning, I did try the very first Apple Watch and I returned it because it was expensive and it was so slow and it didn't do anything that the phone couldn't do and the features were very limited. But the second version, it made it a lot faster. So you can actually do something with it, but the screen was still very small and there was not a lot of application that took advantage of it. But then Series 3 started to have a lot of support, started to make a very valid case to have an Apple Watch.
I remember like when Series 1, the first one came out,
yeah,
a lot of people questioned why.
Yes.
Why you came in so like, you know.
Yes.
The
Yes.
question is why?
Exactly. And I couldn't justify it. As big of an Apple fanboy as I am, I could not justify buying the earlier Apple Watch. Because number one, I'm not a watch person either.
I respect that.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean,
not just blindly follow. You basically really justify if that thing is worth it or not.
Yes.
I mean, you like the brand, you like the product, but then you also think about, is it for me?
Exactly.
So,
yeah, and
good.
I didn't find the value in it until Series 3. But when Series 3 came out, I was still kind of sore from the fact that, yeah, I didn't like the first Apple Watch, so I didn't buy Series 3. But I read all the reviews and I'm like, darn, I regret not buying it. But you know, you want to buy an Apple product when it's just fresh out because you can talk about it, you can brag about it. And when Series 3 came out...
I kind of like their sport band though. Like even the first generation come out, the sport band is, they actually made it really well.
Yeah, there's actually 3 types of sports band right now, right? So this one that comes to the watch is kind of like a sports band because it's, actually they call it the sports band. And it's great because you can swim with it, you can run with it, you can sweat the heck out with it, and then you can wash it because the whole watch is waterproof.
Yeah.
And actually, Apple encouraged you to swim with it, which is another reason why the first Apple Watch
Wait,
I
hold
did
on.
not
There's
like.
a difference.
Yeah.
Swim with it?
Yes.
Or dive with it. You can
Swim.
dive with it.
You
right?
cannot dive. Yeah. There's a limit
right.
on how deep you can go. Because it actually has
This
open
one.
speakers. It has open speakers.
It does.
Yes. But the cool thing is, when you swim with it, oh man, every time I lift up my watch, Siri tries to activate. But listen to this. You hear that?
Yeah.
So that is a sound that you can make when you are done swimming. And what it is so cool because it has these frequency of waves that is generated with that sound and that pushes the water out of the speaker. So they really, really thought about how to take this watch into the water and make it efficient. And it works really well. So that was one of the reasons why I didn't like the earlier Apple Watch because they were not water resistant. You can't even take it into the shower. And I'm one of those careless person that if I'm wearing a watch and I go take a shower, I might not take it off. I don't want to ruin like a $400 or $500.
That's why I still like my G-Shock. I go scuba diving in Hawaii with this in there. Not a problem.
Yeah, I think scuba diving to a certain level is okay, but you don't want to go too deep with these watches, for sure. But yeah, the simpler the watch is, the more you can go with it. You can go deeper.
That's
with
why
it.
James 1007 still wear his
G-Shock.
No, Speedmaster. Wait, no. What's he wearing? The Rolex is wearing. That could go deep sea. Seamaster. There you go.
Yeah. Well, but today we're talking about this Apple Watch Series 5. It's the best watch that Apple has ever made. all the increments, right? Waterproof, now bigger screen, faster processor, and just all the enhancement with the software and compatibility with the new phones, the new iOS, taking advantage of all technology to make it sync faster, work faster, everything. It's a perfect watch now. It even has an always-on display now, which was another thing I didn't like as a wedding photographer. I kept having to check my time all the time because I need to check the time. I need to make sure that everything stays on schedule. And sometimes the old watch, when I turn over, it didn't detect the wrist turning.
Oh,
and
yeah, I've been there.
yeah, it sucks. It's like, so I'm at a wedding, like, come on, what time is it?
You got to keep turning your head, your wrist like that.
Yeah,
Right?
and as an Apple fanboy, I should say it always works, but no, it actually doesn't always work. But with the new always-on display, it actually works. And it's nice because the always-on display, people would think, does it waste more battery? It actually wastes a tiny little bit more battery, but it's a really cool technology that makes the always-on display possible. Basically what happens is that there's some crystal technology that locks in the pixels and doesn't update for 1 minute, but it stays on. So like you can see right now, I have two watches, right? This is the Series 4 and this is Series 5. You see, Series 4 turned off already, but Series 5, it's dimmer, but you can still read it. It's a lot dimmer when you see it on the screen
That's
right now.
technology.
Yeah.
I wish they could implement this like their phone eventually.
Well, yeah, I think that'd be great. It doesn't update every second, but it updates every minute. But if you want it to be brighter, just turn the watch a little bit, and look, they're both on. But you see, my Series 4 turns off right away. Series 5, you can still see it. That's one of the biggest things that I like about Series 5. And now, the price is also the great reason for getting a Series 5. It's $299. These watches were $100 more when they were out brand new. And you know, if you already have one, you can get a second one too. You know why I have two, Jeremy?
Like you?
Yes.
Yeah, you told me.
Yes, I love it because...
I don't agree with you, but you know, you got it already, so...
So the other thing that isn't so great about the Apple Watch, I'm trying to sell the Apple Watch, I'm telling them why it's not so great. And I'll be honest, the battery life isn't so great with this. The Fitbits are known for having good battery life. If you buy a Fitbit, they last like 7 days, which is great because now you can sleep with it and you have sleep tracker enabled. Apple Watch, the battery will probably last a day and a half, or maybe just slightly more than a day, which is terrible because you should be charging it at night. But if you're charging it at night, then you can't use it for sleep tracking.
But you think about this.
Yes.
Are you ever a Nokia phone user? Way back?
A what? Nokia?
Nokia.
Yes, I remember those.
You know,
Those
way
were
back
bricks.
those cell phone.
Yes.
You charge and it lasts for a whole week, right?
Yes.
But those are not smartphones.
No.
And then when smartphone comes out, like iPhone comes out, you know, they kind of, you know, can't talk about like how doesn't hold charges and all
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
But then you kind of figure out, hey, way back, you only either call or text people messages.
Yes.
And now with the smartphone, you have a huge screen, which
Yeah.
you have to support
Right.
it. And you have all these apps in there. So
Yes.
it's kind of like a give or take kind of thing, right?
Technology, exactly. But we're getting there. So, but the reason why I have two Apple Watch is because, well, when I sleep, I charge one, and when I wake up, I switch them. And the OS allows you to have multiple Apple Watches in your profile. So that way you can keep track of all your fitness points and all your settings are transferred to whatever watch you pick up. So, you know, Apple Watch is a great motivation for working out. And one of the ways they do that is they have these little rings. I don't know if there's a good picture of it. Maybe, yeah, you see these little rings right here? There's 3 rings, a standing ring, a movement ring, and an exercise ring. And you set your goals, and every day as you progress throughout the days, you try to clear those rings. And like if you're like halfway through your day and you realize, oh, I didn't close all my rings, or I'm very far from closing it, then you can focus on getting whatever you need, more standing, more movement, or actually exercising to get your rings closed. And because I have two watches, I love it that it continually stays in sync with my phone. So as I switch watches, it knows my progress of my rings and continues, so I don't lose track of where I am for fitness activity throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
Really good feature that the OS built in. So if you go to Apple Watch, we can just take a look at some of the amazing things here. And this is the biggest blurb, right? The most advanced Apple Watch yet, featuring the always-on Retina display, the ECG app, the international emergency calling, the fall detection, and the built-in compass, all starting at $399. Ha, that's the retail price. But again, if you click on the link down below, $299, shipped right now from Amazon, in stock, brand new, perfect for you, perfect for someone you love, perfect for Father's Day. Really great investment. Again, only if the person that you're buying the watch for is an Apple iPhone user. If they don't use the Apple phone, well, that's a good excuse to know to do what, Jeremy?
To do what?
To get them an Apple iPhone. You can get a renewed Apple 11 Pro Max. This is what I have here. I love this 11 Pro Max. This one, let me show the link down below here. This is the best cell phone camera I've ever used, and it has a really great screen, awesome battery life, and the performance is through the roof. This thing performs faster than my laptop on a lot of things. I'm amazed every day. And the pictures that come out of this camera is far beyond any picture that you can get from a DSLR professional camera, just because it post-processes it and it's able to manipulate dynamic range beyond the capability of normal cameras, because it uses software and the amazing processing power here, and it does that. So again, if they don't have an Apple iPhone, then you shouldn't get them an Apple Watch. But if they don't have an Apple iPhone, you can get them a used or renew one here. It's renewed because it's not brand new from the factory, but Amazon is really great at renewing these products. So the renewed products are just as good as the new products. You can't even tell except the box. The box is not the brand new OEM box, but the product is brand new. It looks brand new. Right? It's renewed, but it looks brand new, and you're saving 16%, so it's a great deal.
Is there any good Apple products to get for non-Apple users?
Great Apple well, AirPods. AirPods are really good, and they're Bluetooth, so they work with Android and Samsung phones. It works actually fine. You get the majority of the features. And yes, it's really good. But when you're in the ecosystem, you imagine it works perfectly with your phone and your watch too. So you can start a song on your watch or a video on your watch. You can monitor on your Apple Watch, where you can change the track, or you can lower and increase the volume, and you can stop and start the song by taking out your AirPods too. So it's all interconnected.
You know, I've been pretty strong in the past, I would say 6-7 years, have not been touching any or buying any Apple products.
Yes.
But seeing how they come out with stuff, I'm afraid if I get one, it's kind of like gambling. You win something, you keep backing on it, and then you just keep sinking more, and you just switch.
Yeah,
and
it'll do that to you.
I'm not waiting for that.
Yeah, and it kind of locks you in too, because if you're stuck with the iPad and MacBook Pro.
Oh my God, I remember when I was switching from Apple to
Microsoft,
Android.
Yeah.
That's a big, huge transition for me. Yeah, I suck it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's very difficult to switch. One of the things that a lot of iPhone people miss when they switch to Android is iMessage. It's such a small thing.
This is the oddball thing about me being Apple, is all my other friends have iPhone, and then when they want to send message or send photo, whatever they try to send to me, I couldn't get it.
Either you don't get it, or you get like a tiny resolution version of it.
No. They do the whole iMessage and Apple Share kind of thing. So and they have to send to me like separately.
AirDrop.
There you go.
Yeah, AirDrop is amazing, dude. Like I can take like a 10-minute video in 4K 60 frames per second. I can AirDrop this to my MacBook Pro, or I can AirDrop this to my iMac, and it's like boop, done. It's quick. It's so much faster than plugging in the USB cable and waiting for it to load.
They don't have that way back.
Yes.
The reason why I switch around, because whenever I have to take some video picture with my iPhone 4 back then, I need to hook it up to my computer, and I open iTunes and look for it. That's a lot of work trying to transfer stuff.
Yeah, it used to suck. Now the AirDrop is great. Well, again, that's the ecosystem, right? So you can't just have the Apple iPhone. You also need to have a Mac computer to enjoy the OS, the AirDrop between the two.
No, if you have PC, you just need iTunes.
Does it really work? Okay, if you have a PC, I think the AirDrop might work just for music.
No, AirDrop won't work.
Okay.
AirDrop won't work.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you want to transfer something from your Apple product to a computer.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, Mac or PC.
Right.
You just need iTunes. But of course, if you have iMac, I think it's much easier.
Yeah, and the AirDrop is one of the best features of the new phones, and it only works if you have a Mac computer. So, unfortunately,
I don't know why you'd be friends with me. Most of my friends hated me because I'm not been using MacBook, iPhone. They hated me.
Well,
they never sent me anything. I keep losing friends because I'm not using Apple.
Well, you know, you're such a good person and you're such a valuable friend that even though you don't use Apple product, you're still on the edge of me being your friend. So if you
Edge.
at the very edge, right? Because
Should I be honor? Really?
yes, because all your other friends dropped you. Look at that. But you're a good person.
Oh well.
I really enjoy your friendship, and regardless of any device, tech cannot keep us apart. So let's dig into the Apple website and let's look at some of the stuff here. Talking about the Series 3, right? The Series 3 is cheaper, but now because the Series 5 is on sale,
$199.
you don't want to go with the Series 3 because the Series 3 has a smaller screen, slower processor. There's a lot of things here. You can look at the difference, but definitely go for the Apple Watch Series 5, especially because it's on sale right now. There's no reason why you shouldn't. And I'm sure everyone's probably wondering what this 50% off coupon code on the screen is. I'll jump over that really quick right now just to show you guys. But basically, it works on this device right here. And this device is perfect for charging your Apple Watch, your iPhone, and AirPods all at the same time.
I thought you were going to say that it's perfect when you suck into your Apple ecosystem.
That's true.
you do this.
It is true, yes. And you know, with the coupon right on the screen right now, let me make that coupon code bigger because boom, this is like a really good deal. 50% off. It's $35. It's like $17.50 with the coupon code. And trust me, I've used a lot of different type of stands. Like here, check out this stand. This stand I really like, and I've used it for a long time because it charges the phone, charges the Apple Watch, and charges my AirPod. But guess what the one thing I don't like about this? And you can kind of see it already.
Cable management.
Yes. Yeah, cable management is terrible. Let me zoom in right here. You see all these cables? There's 3 cables, one for each of these devices. But what I did like about it is the fact that the watch sits here nicely. I'll show you because when I upgrade to something like this, this is the alternative. I got this thing here. And this thing is great too because it is a single cable that also charges the phone, the AirPods, and the Apple Watch. But for this, let me actually pull off my Apple Watch so I can show you how to charge it. I gotta put this down 1 second here. So you got the Apple Watch and you want to charge it on this thing. It's a little bit difficult because if you can imagine, first of all, you got your AirPods here. Then you got your phone here. And now you want to charge your watch. You gotta kind of slide it in here. And it's just inconvenient. I never really liked it. It's just one extra step. So although this was great because it had the single cable, I didn't like it because of the placement of how you had to charge your watch. Now, the old one I really love was because of this device right here. The way it's set up, you just throw your watch right here and boom. You don't have to worry about the straps and where it goes. But again, I didn't like it because of all the extra cable. Now, the solution is this device right here. It's a single cable and they include the one charger you need.
Yes. Did I say it wrong? You can charge the Apple Pen too?
Yeah, Apple Pencil. Yep. Charges.
Apple Pencil,
yes. It doesn't actually say it here, right? It says 3-in-1.
I saw Apple Pencil kind of stuck on there, right?
Is it a marketing mistake? Yeah, it is. Oh wait, no, you can.
Well, no, it is.
There's a stand for it, but you won't. It won't charge
stand
it.
or charge.
It won't charge it. That's man. That's honestly, I think that's silly. Like, why would they make?
If you're charging your iPad Pro with it, then that's something.
Yes.
Like what?
Maybe because you want to display all your Apple product on your nightstand, so you feel really great.
Look at this picture. You get your iPhone, you get your MacBook, but your Apple Pencil doesn't work with either of those.
Yeah, that's pretty silly actually. But I won't deny the fact that this stand is great because it comes with a charger. It's a single cable. It charges your watch in this orientation. You have your AirPods that you can charge down here. Then you have your iPhone that you can charge here. And I think this also charges like, actually, I don't know if it charges other phones. It should, it just doesn't say. Like Samsung or Android, but who cares? Because we're talking about Apple ecosystem right here. So it charges your phone.
Oh, it's only a docker.
Yeah.
Like an Apple Pencil docker, it says there. So
yeah, just a docker. So with
which
the coupon,
is kind of.
yeah, I would agree. It's not that great that they included that little docking for the Apple Pencil, but it is what it is. It's there. So you can choose to use it or you can choose not to use it. You can't really blame them. I prefer them to not have it because I want it to be functional and nothing more, right? If it adds to
But
it,
then
and
again, it's 50% off. That thing
Yes.
would, if you don't put a pencil on it, it doesn't really bug you that much.
it bugs me. It bugs me, but yeah, again, 50% off. It's like $17.50.
Are you one of those guys who buy something and you don't like it, you modify it yourself, or
Yes.
you rather just buy new? You would, right?
I would modify it. But the problem is, I don't know if the hole goes deep down or not. If it does go deep down, I wouldn't modify it. But if it's not so deep, I can sand it off. But anyway, that's for the users to decide. Nonetheless, this charger, really great deal. So that's why we have this 50% off coupon code. And today, basically in this video, we're just gonna really focus around these two products because, I mean, who wouldn't want to buy an Apple Watch at $100 off? And who wouldn't want to buy a charging station at 50% off, right?
Actually, I would buy.
Yeah.
I would buy that.
Good
Sorry.
Only if
Hands
you have
down.
an Apple Watch, right? Because if you don't have an Apple Watch, why would you even buy this?
I
charger?
could buy that as a gift for someone else. Good
That's
deal.
right. Yeah, it's a good deal. Real good. All right, so let's talk about the Apple Watch a little bit more and like really dig into the function because someone that doesn't have an Apple Watch will say, well, why buy an Apple Watch now? Is it worth it? And it really is. You can compare some other watches here. And this picture here, I really like because it illustrates how fashionable the Apple Watch is. It doesn't slide anymore. Oh well. Because the watch can identify who you are based on the face you pick and the band you pick. It gives you a very unique style. And then let's go over some of the details here about the Apple Watch. So let's learn some more about the Apple Watch. These are all, oh, look at this. This is a great picture here. So you can see different bands, different watch faces. You can get the watch faces to match with the colors of the band or have it different colors. You can customize these colors in any color you want. That's the coolest thing about this watch. You can have different watch faces. You can design it any way you want. Really good customization. So one of the coolest thing is the always-on Retina display, or the display that never sleeps. And that's one of the best features of the watch. You see, I have the Series 4 and Series 5 here. And you can see the moment that I turn my wrist, let me tighten this up real quick here. So the moment I turn my wrist, this one turns off, but this one, it dims, but it doesn't turn off. So it's always on. And that's one of the greatest things about this new Apple Watch Series 5. And also, it has a heart rate sensor. So you're always monitoring your heart rate. So this is great for sleep tracking too. Exactly. So when you're sleeping, it'll keep track of your heart rate. So over time, you can see how your resting heart rate is. It's fantastic for people that work out because if you work out really hard during the day, you should have a lower heart rate, sleeping heart rate. And over time, you can kind of compare that to days over days over days and see how your heart rate progressively gets lower when you're resting. That means you're effectively getting stronger and healthier, and you're reducing the cholesterol in all your arteries because when your body's sleeping, your heart doesn't have to pump so fast to push blood throughout your system. So
You know, I
it's
gotta
good
check my heart rate too. I haven't checked for a long time.
Yeah, it's good to always check. And also, because it can measure the heart rate, you can also set alerts. So when your heart rate goes up too high or too low, it can alert you. So that is actually a life-saving feature. I mean, it's not designed scientifically, but it does monitor your heart rate, and it can act as a warning to let you know when your heart rate's too high, right? Very good feature. And also there's a what's it, ECG sensor that can help you. What it does is it tracks the rhythm of your heart and lets you know if you have an irregular pattern and if you are more likely susceptible to a heart attack. So it actually helps you understand the condition of your heart. So it's nice to have. I mean, it's not a perfect medical device, but it's like an extra bonus of having a watch, right? So it keeps an eye on your heart. You get a quick read on your heart rate, checks your heart rhythm with the ECG app. And also, there's another neat feature. It tells you when you're around things that are too loud. There's like a sensor there because when you're around something that's too loud, what happens is that it can actually permanently damage your ear. So it's great that there's a sensor here that tells you, hey, you should be careful. Staying here too long, you're going to damage your hearing. And for women, it can also be great for keeping track of your cycle. Right, Jeremy?
Yes, if you're married, you might want to know that cycle to as the husband, so you know when to avoid certain things.
Yes, yes, very true. And like I said before, you can customize the watch any way you like. Change up the band, change out the watch face, have fun with it, be creative, be
I still like the white
yourself.
better. You know how when Apple we brand themselves first in the beginning
Yeah,
with the iPod
yeah,
is white.
yes.
That's still Apple's signature color right there.
They still have the white,
Minimalism.
but the white is super expensive now. That's a ceramic white. Do you know how much that one costs?
No.
Apple Watch Series 5 ceramic.
Wrong spelling.
Yeah, I did spell it wrong.
We'll find it. Google's good though.
Look at that.
What the?
Yeah,
Why is it so expensive?
yeah, yep. It's expensive. They saved the white one to be super expensive. I don't even know if Amazon has that white one. I'm actually curious. Does Amazon carry that white one?
Have the white
Apple
band.
Watch ceramic. No, they don't even. Oh, they do. Wait a minute. No, this is just the white
Oh, this
sports
is not
band.
the one.
Yeah, but this is close
Oh, you
enough.
can get it.
Yeah, it's close
Yeah,
enough.
that's close.
I would. The ceramic is really tough on scratches, and it's a little bit premium feel, but
Yeah, the
it's
plastic
really
case
not
around
worth
it.
it.
That'll
Yeah,
work.
it's not
And a
worth it.
silicone white case.
Yeah. So you still have a lot of option with the silver or the black. I went with the black. I love the black because if you get the right casing, you can change the color of the watch too.
I would
We'll
definitely
go
go
with-
white.
Yeah. Well, the white is.
See that? That looks cool.
Yeah.
White with that
Oh.
analog watch.
Yes. That looks
That's
nice.
classic. With technology with classic look.
Yeah, I would
That's
agree.
a good mix.
It does look good, and you can also get stainless steel too.
Eh,
Nah.
eh.
Stainless steel is a little bit heavier than the aluminum, which is the one that's included on the $299 price.
And it magnesium.
It scratch the thing about stainless steel is that it scratches easy too.
It
So
scratches easy.
Yeah, you can see the scratches. So again, fitness goal is huge with these watches, right? It can help you monitor your fitness. It always tracks all your activities and your calorie. And it's cool because you can have these rings here. So you can close the ring as you go throughout your day and you can see your progress. You can set up your goals, like if your goal is 350 calories a day or 700 calories or 1,000 calories, then it helps you kind of progress your way through it. And you can challenge all your friends too because the rings challenges you as your own personal best and make sure you close the ring. Yeah.
Hey, totally not Apple questions.
Yes.
Totally out. Do you work out like not at home? Like do you go to gym?
I used to when there was like no shelter in place.
Oh, good. So I'm actually looking for a gym partner because I don't know what gym membership I have 24-hour fitness. I didn't go
I have
because
24.
I have no motivation to go because I can't live it by myself. I need help.
Dude,
So,
you should come to my place when the shelter in place is over because the shelter in place, I actually decked out my living room with
what?
weight machines. Yes. So I
No,
have.
I don't want to do that. Your wife's there. It's weird to go. Like,
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Or we'll meet at
Anyway.
the gym. Yeah.
well, that will encourage me to get a watch.
Yeah. And then we can compete against each other. Yeah, the ecosystem is great because once you have a watch, then you can compete with your friends and then you can challenge each other because throughout the day you can close your rings. But if you do more than the ring, then you get bonus points. And then they add up throughout the week and you can like earn a total of 600, I think, more than the total 600 bonus points maximum a day. So if you don't max it out, then you have a chance of losing because if the other person maxes out their 600 every day, then you will have a
So
hard time
for
catching up to
the
them.
iPhone and also the Apple Watch, they work with Series, right?
Yes. Yeah.
They don't
If I-
work with Google, do they?
No. So if I lift up my watch here and I say, if I ask a question, then Siri will automatically detect me. It's pretty cool.
Can you ask Siri what time is it now?
Hey Siri, what time is it now? So, I took off my watch earlier, so it locked itself.
Oh,
So, hey Siri, what time is it now?
It's 8:34 p.m.
There you go.
you good?
Yeah. So the way the watch locks itself is pretty cool too. So if you're wearing a watch and you unlock your phone, then the watch gets unlocked automatically. But if your if your phone's not around and you want to unlock your phone, there's a 4-digit code to unlock it. It's very important that it's locked too, because someone can actually use it to Apple Pay if it's not locked. Basically, you just double tap the watch twice and you activate Apple Pay. And it can be pretty scary if someone uses your watch to buy stuff, right?
I never use that. Not even Sam's or those like Android. I don't really participate in any of those. I feel like it's too easy to get it.
Well, you have to trust technology. I think technology is going that way because plastic cards is a hassle. You have to carry them around.
Not that I don't trust technology, because
Yeah.
the life I have last year is I travel around to Malaysia, China,
Yep.
and mostly Asia places, which is non-US places, which is all this technology is work great in big city. But I always go to remote locations like Vietnam, small villages. So
Yes.
none of this technology really actually take place. I need to
No.
go back to more low tech in
Yes.
order for me to survive those kind of situations. So
Yeah.
that's never occurred to me that any of this will work for me.
That is true. Yes. In fact, when you go to those low tech places, you just need cash or their local currency. Yeah. But like if you're in the city in the United States, Apple Pay is really great because especially with this pandemic issue going around where you want touchless, contactless payment, this is the way to go. Yes, you just boom, right? That's it.
Yeah, even a credit card, you have to. Well, no, credit card you basically slide it yourself now. You don't really give it to people, so no.
It depends. Some places you still give it to them. Or maybe I'm in a habit and always give it to them.
No, not anymore. But they don't even want your card.
Oh,
But yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, but anyway, it's still better to not have to touch anything. So, yeah. Also, music works great with the Apple Watch because it streams music from your phone. And if you have AirPods, it streams it right to your phone too. You can control the volume of your music and control the track on your Apple Watch. Love it. And the fact that AirPods are now really well integrated with the way you use them too. So if you take out the AirPods, it would pause your music for you, right? Because like if you're running and someone wants to talk to you, or you're working out and Jeremy comes up and says, "Hey, spot me," you're like, "Hey, what?" And the music would stop when I pull out the headphones. So I like it. Works great. Yep, like they said, listen to the entire music album, not to mention podcasts and audiobooks too. These are the regular AirPods. I recommend the AirPods Pro, is what I have here. The stems are a bit shorter. You got soundproof, or rather, what's it called? Noise cancellation. And it stays on a lot better. Every time I do this, I get dizzy. It never falls off. Also, now there's a compass on here too. So if you move around, even when you're not connected.
Don't they always have a compass?
No. Before, it used to connect to the phone, and the phone provides the compass information. Now it can actually handle the compass without the phone.
So you can actually individually, there's more of like independent apps in your watch that doesn't have based on your phone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It gets app in a snap, so now like when you do use the app, it syncs up really well and really fast. So one of the problems I didn't like about the Series 2 watch, the Series 1 watch, is it was so slow to sync and the apps would take forever to load. But now it's so much better. It almost instantaneous. You tap on it, it opens, it works perfectly fine. And it lets you go without your phone, just like you say, right? If you go with the cellular model, then you can even get texts, you can take phone calls right from your watch. Now, I'll have to be honest, I got the cellular one because I wanted to see how well it worked. And I only used it for one time when I went running and I wanted to test by not having a big phone in my pocket while I'm running. It was nice, but I didn't like it because to make phone calls on the watch is very difficult because you can't really scroll through the phone book. You have to use Siri to tell them who to call, and it can mess up and you'll have to try it a couple of times. And if you need to browse the web for something important while you're running, you just can't get to it. You can check your email or messages, but only the ones that come up. It's hard to check like other stuff. So it's not really convenient. I would say the cellular is kind of not a good purchase. My next Apple Watch, I'm not getting cellular. I don't care what people say. It costs money to maintain the cellular. The upfront cost is more.
I really don't
and it's
think a
not
watch
really
can
beneficial.
replace a phone yet. For
No.
one, the interface of the screen is too small for
Yeah.
it to do anything right now.
Yeah, and plus,
I mean, if they came out with this before iPhone ever created,
Yes.
it might work because it would do more than analog phones.
yes,
But because iPhone introduced it, there is no way it can compete with iPhone.
yes.
So That's a wrong move. They should come up with the Apple Watch first before the iPhone.
Yeah, and because your iPhone is always with you, the watch is just an extension of your phone. And why do you need cellular if your phone is already always with you? Because when you have your phone with you, you have all the cellular benefit of a cellular watch on a non-cellular model, because basically it uses a cellular signal from your phone and does everything it needs to do. You can get texts and you can make calls just like if it was a cellular model, as long as you have your phone nearby. Apple Pay, right? There's the instant payment. You can talk to Siri. You can tell them to do anything.
Sam.
Yes. Start a workout. What song are we listening to? Oh, also, did you know it also tells time? Look at that. The basic functionality. But not only can it tell time, with more than 100 watch faces and infinite ways to personalize them, there's never been a watch like this before. You can add stuff on here like your fitness ring, you can add the temperature, you can add your stock tickers, you can add a calculator, you can add a voice recorder button, you can add a compass here, you can have different layouts or something very simple like this. You can do whatever you want. It's really cool, and it's easy to switch between it too. Like you can go between your favorite faces by just one swipe, however you want to do it. Yeah, so you can have one for like elegance, but like when you want to get nerdy and techie, you swipe it to something like this, and you can be nerdy and techie. And it changes with the band too, right? Like if you want to go out and you want something elegant like this, you go to the elegant face. Then when you want to go running or camping and you want to go for a rugged band and a more detailed face, you switch it. Easy to switch bands. Ooh, you can see Apple. Oh, this is if you want to see it in augmented reality. Look at all the bands here. Yeah, lots of bands. My favorite band personally is this loop here, and I have the one that came with the Nike Plus watch, but you guys can get it here too. Let me talk about this one. I really like this band because it's lightweight and it pulls really tight, and you can't drop it, right? Because it stops at the end here and it prevent you from dropping your watch. So it's great for
Do you drop your watch a lot? Is that why you need to get those?
I'm very careful, but for someone that's clumsy, you can't really drop your watch with this, right? But with this band here, like this normal Nike watch fitness band here, well, if you take it off, you see it has the potential to fall off. For this one, it can't fall off. And this one, because it has Velcro to attach it, you can cinch it up as tight or as light as you want. So it's quick to get the right fit perfectly. And it's great for running because it's very breathable. The only thing I don't like about it is that if you sweat on it, it tends to wick it up a little bit, and then you have to clean it, and yeah, it's not so nice. If you really want to run and swim, I recommend the Nike band one. So this one is the Nike sports band. And Amazon doesn't sell it directly, but they sell a version of it.
They have similar stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll show you right now. They're here. So this one, I'll show you on the link here too. So this band is really nice.
$5.99?
Yeah. It's very, very affordable. And you can get them in pack too. If you buy 4 of them, I think this one...
Change color.
Yes, I think this is like $20 or something. But you easily... Another thing that Apple Watch makes it so easy is the ability to change the band. You see, there's one tiny button. Let me actually show you so you can zoom in here. I don't know.
I don't like the holes.
Yeah.
Makes it look like a time wear.
Yeah. So, but you don't like these holes here?
Let's make it look cheap.
Well, it's perforated because it's actually nice because when you're working out, it doesn't build up sweat underneath. So that's one thing that I kind of like about it. But all the watch band, the greatest thing is how easy it is to take off the band. There's a little tab here. You push down the tab and you slide the band out. So here's how I do it. It's hard to see, but push down the tab and slide the band out. That's it. And the same thing here.
Have we tried two versions that have 2 different color bands on the watch before?
Yeah, you can mix and match the band. Yeah, you just push the tab.
No, I'm not. Have you done that before yourself?
I haven't. I think it's kind of weird. I'm doing this one-handed, so it's a little bit sticky. Yeah.
You're not really experimenting, are you?
Right here. Yep. So slide it in, clicks in, it's secured. Slide this one in, clicks in, just like that. And then now you change your watch band. That's really awesome.
I wish if they could take that off, I wish they make some kind of chain. I always love those pocket watch.
Pocket watch. Oh, yeah. I think, you know what? We should actually check. They might actually do that.
You know, if you're going like all suit, right? all looking good.
Yes.
You don't want to wear that, right? But you want to put it in your pocket and then have like a pocket watch. It looks more classy.
Case. Dude, they have,
Look,
well,
Spigen, is that one?
this is the chain. No, pocket watch. Apple Pocket Watch. Let's see.
Chain.
Is it called chain? This is not the chain. I mean, I like the old one where you flip it open, right? Like the really classy one.
Look at the top.
I don't think you want the word chain.
That one with the leather, that's the closest one you can see.
It is so far, yes. But if you don't use the word chain.
What else do you call it now?
Clasp? Clip.
I don't know.
They don't have anything like that. That would be cool. I would buy that. That'd be really cool. Like the days that you don't want to have your watch, you can just pocket watch.
Yeah, I don't know why you want to wear it because you can't see it. Well, can you see it? Maybe flip it upside down. Oh.
You have the always on display. So that's probably not designed for it. You're right. So yeah, we went through all the majority of the
we
features.
should have a product like that. I think it would sell like hotcake.
It would. It would be kind of cool. It wouldn't sell like hotcakes though because it has a unique purpose, right? I think a lot of people that wear the watch, they want to enjoy the heart rate sensor though.
Well, no, yes and no. There's a lot of people who wear this, but then they that's one of my. I have the same thought too. Is that they don't go with your outfit. So, but you still keep it with you.
Oh, if it doesn't go with your outfit, no, I disagree. Because when you say that,
it's not the band; it's the square thing that you have a whole digital thing.
Yes.
When you wear your like vintage, I don't know, not vintage, but classy suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have your.
You have something like this, right?
It's not the band; it's the whole square shape. It's not vintage or classic enough.
Oh yes, the vintage look. You're right. Yes, so there are those times, but I would say the use of that is kind of minimal still because, well, maybe it's because of me. I'd rather use a watch to be able to always glance at it. I want a watch to always monitor my heart rate, right? So that's I'd rather wear it than have it in my pocket.
Because you go to the fashion industry or go to ball, those like high-end places, then they care about this sort of stuff.
Yeah. So down below, you guys can look through all these different band options. There's a lot more out there. I just picked these band options because they're like the highest reviews. So like for example, let's look at the band options real quick and then we'll go to some accessory. Like this one has like 1,800 reviews, really high reviews. And this one,
only $5.99 of course.
And it's the same one yeah, and it's the same one I have here because this is perfect for the preparation. I know you don't like the holes, but I love the holes because it allows the watch to breathe or your wrist to breathe. And it's a very clean, easy way to clean it because you just wash the watch, right? Very soft and it's waterproof, so you can watch. Your watch is waterproof, the band is waterproof, so you can watch your watch easily. Yep.
Wash your watch.
Exactly. If you want something more elegant, you can step up to like this one. This one is a little bit more classy. This is more for the bling for women.
I think for this style. Wait, does the band work with both sizes or only one size?
Well, some of them. So this band here works with 38 millimeter and 40 millimeter. So actually,
this won't look good with the big one. It has to be small.
Yeah, this one you would probably want to go to this item here. So yes, you gotta make sure this one here works with it both. All right, so it doesn't. It says here. Well, you gotta be very careful when you start looking at this. But there's a lot of products you guys gotta make sure that you want to buy the one that fits your size because right now the Apple Watch Series 5 comes in the 40 millimeter and the 44 millimeter. For $299, that's a 40 millimeter one. And I always recommend you get the 44 millimeter. It's a little bit more expensive, it's like $30, 10% more, but you'll really like it because the Apple Watch is a small watch to begin with. So the extra screen real estate, the 4 millimeter extra screen helps a lot. And it's really not that much bigger. Unless you have a small wrist, I always recommend getting the slightly bigger watch. So let's go through some of the other bands here. See how we're doing on time here too. We're doing good in time? Yeah, we got about another
10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes. So there's this one here, There's this band here. I like this band.
GF Dragon.
Yeah. And they have different colors too. Look at all the different colors.
Get the Wingwood one. It features personal style.
What? This? No. Absolutely not. Not my style. I would rock the green.
No.
Why?
That's too Ninja Turtle for you.
Fine. I'll go with black or silver. I'll go with my boring black. Everything black works fine. Simple.
You know what they said? People with no style wear black.
All right, we're not talking about this topic. We're moving on to the next watch band.
Hey, I wear black too.
Oh wait, we're both wearing black right now. So another cool thing about this watch is like, okay, the watch has either a black face or silver face, but the one on sale right now is only black. But if you buy the watches that the watch band that comes with the face, you can transform the way it looks completely too. Like these watch band here also has the face.
Wow, that's really bad Photoshop work. I'm sorry, but
it is actually pretty bad Photoshop work. But also, this is only $12, and it's a nice band. And look at the reviews, right?
I don't care. As a photographer, I would not buy from that.
Jeremy, you're too picky. But for $12, and look at the number of reviews they have. They have almost 7,000 reviews, 4.5 stars. You can't go wrong with something like this. And it's $12. Fine, the pictures look bad, but you know, it's a nice one nonetheless.
Hey man, you're a photographer, okay? You're supposed to support your own industry.
Yeah.
This is definitely not professional work, and get someone cheap to do it. That's taking away job from us.
Yeah. They need to have.
So I can't support that.
Fine. Let's not buy this watch band. Let's go to the next one. This one is cool. I like this watch.
This one's cool.
Yes. This is like for a rugged environment, right? And it's also is the case in addition to the band. And
I like the fact that how you see how the case it has a little bump on both sides.
Yes.
So when you drop, you don't really hit the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, this is rugged. Exactly. Precisely that. And you can still charge your watch when it's in the case because the charger's on the bottom here. And it pops out really easy. I think this is like kind of flexible silicone material here. So I can get the watch to fit in.
First I was like, there's no way it could be, see, you can drop it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they designed for, shock resistant. Really cool. And you got different color choices too. You got black, you got blue. So this is good. This is Photoshop too, but it's good Photoshop, right?
Wait, it's called a Unicorn Beetle Pro?
Yeah. But
I like it.
You see the Photoshop here?
It's much better job.
It's not?
It is better.
Yeah, it's a lot better. Like if I didn't even scroll through the color, I wouldn't even realize it's Photoshop. But then when I scrolled through, I was like, wait, this is the exact same picture, but the colors change. So they did.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Did they do it for here too? Oh, look at that! There you go.
See, now that's professional.
Yes, this is good. Ah, even here? Oh, dude, they went all out on the details. I like this. I would buy this. It's a good band. It's a good band and case, and they did a good job with the Photoshop. So supporting our industry. All right, let's check out the next watch band here. This is for someone that's more classy, more elegant, and it's fitting for men because it's a very thick, wide strap, and you have so many different colors. So if you're into leather, it's a great one.
Men don't wear turquoise, man.
Depends on what kind of man you are. But this will look good with a blue suit. Maybe. Red
I
is
would
good.
I'd love to see you in one of those.
Well, if you pay me enough, I'll wear it. So you got a lot of variety, even pink if you wanted to. But the fact that it's leather, it's elegant, and it's $15. And again, you see the mechanism here. It allows you to switch out the watch very easy. It's the same mechanism for all the watch. You just push one button and you slide out the band. And you slide it in. You don't even need to push the button. It clicks right in, and it's very, very secured. I've never dropped I've never had a watch band that fell. Because the way Apple makes it, really easy to slide in and lock in. So look at the next one here. This is a leather band for women. Thinner and definitely more elegant and still very classy. So if you're into that, $17 and lots of reviews. Oh, over 4,000 reviews, 4.5 stars. good band. And again,
So is it better if they have the tab Amazon's choice there? Is it always better, or just
I typically go with Amazon Choice because there's some certification it goes, right? Because Amazon is putting their name down the line saying this is our choice.
yeah? That's what I thought too.
Yeah. And of course, if Amazon puts their name down and they're getting customer return their products or leaving bad reviews, they're going to pull their name off for sure. So I always trust, well, I usually don't look at the Amazon Choice as much. I look at the number of views and the levels of the reviews, but now that you remind me, I think Amazon Choice is a great thing to look at as well. So that gives you extra confirmation that it's a good watch. Band. Good product. This one, again, for women, but this one, in addition to, that's a little bit different from the one earlier. Let me actually pull it up here. Oh, where is it on the list down here? Well, I guess I didn't organize the list as detailed as I did last night. Sorry, guys. But this one, you can also look it up, March Plus too. This one I really like because in addition to the band, it gives you a silicone case that not only protects your watch, but also matches the color. So you can transform your black watch into something that matches the band, gold or rose gold. Or you can mix and match. If you have like a stainless steel silver one, you can connect it with rose gold and it looks very nice as well. We've got some more fitness band here. And
$7.98. $9.99.
Yep, stainless steel
Oh yeah,
mesh.
affordable.
Yeah, $10, man. Look at the number of reviews. Got nearly 6,000 reviews.
6,000.
Yeah, let me pull this one up here. Oh, I know why I couldn't find it earlier, because the colors are different. So this one is the... Holy cow. Man, I'm so unorganized today. There it is. I found it. No, it's this one. Dang it. Got it. Okay, down the link. I checked it. So it's this one. So this one, it has the front of the... This one come with the case? No case. No case.
No case.
Yeah, but bad Photoshop again. But still, almost 6,000 reviews, 4.5 star, fantastic watch band. Ooh, this one's got the most bling of any watch band we looked at so far. And also,
This one actually got Amazon Choice on it.
yeah, Amazon Choice, almost 2,000 reviews, 4.5 star. Nice. I think it's very elegant. It's got the bling to it. I wonder why she's so close to the wall.
I want to smell it.
Ah, yeah, it's very fashionable. Looks good. Looks good. And this one?
This one did a much better.
I like this one a
Photoshop
lot
work.
too. This one is perfect for if you go camping or you're going hiking, because it's not just a leather band, but it's a thick leather band, and it's also got dual material. It's got the hybrid sport leather vintage dressy band. They're saying it's a whole bunch of words, but the key for me is wet-proof, right? Because there's
I think the
material-
whole thing is just wet proof. It's like the silicone thing, but
Yeah.
they have a little tiny thin leather out on top just to cover give it a look.
Yeah, and it's also very thick all around too, so it's a very sturdy band. Probably has a little weight to it too. And of course, it's
Some
water
people like
resistant.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
What? It's water resistant.
I know, nice. That's oh.
Oh, I thought you said
That's
ew.
a good oh. That's a good oh.
Yeah. Quality, comfort, the details. Yeah.
Oh, they have a camouflage one.
Yeah.
Camouflage. Talk about go camping.
Yeah.
There you go.
And look, the same watch connector style that works with all the Apple Watch. Love it. Makes it so easy to switch out the band quickly. Just make sure you get the right size for the watch that you have. Yeah, here's your military green, and then where's the chameleon one? Is that the last one? One of these is the chameleon. Oh, here. Camel green.
No.
Yeah.
Camel.
Yeah. Camel green. Oh, this one did good Photoshop too.
I know.
I wonder if it's Photoshop. Let me see if I replace the watch to a different color. Oh, no. See, they only have that picture for one watch. They didn't have it for the other ones. So that's how you know they took multiple pictures, real pictures, not Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And we got one last band here. This is just the classic one, pretty much the same one that comes with your watch. But if you want to have different variety, there's like tons and tons and tons of colors to choose from.
Do people buy off-brand bands more or the Apple one more?
I think a majority of people buy the off-brand one just because it allows you style, it allows you flexibility, and people change
It's probably
brands.
more affordable, right?
Yeah, it's affordable, and plus you have more options because with Apple you don't have that many options. Like definitely like some of the bling ones we saw, you definitely
true.
don't have that with Apple.
True.
So you have
True.
a lot of variety, and because the Apple designed the connectors for it so well, it connects just fine with all the aftermarket brand. Now you have to be careful though, because like if the aftermarket one has like bad designs here, when you slip it on, it might not lock in place as well. So that's why I look at the reviews. There is potential bad aftermarket ones that don't have good connectors. Whoa, something dropped.
Oh, so this is how well watch feel nice now. In a while.
Yeah, we haven't
Okay.
worn a watch in a while. Yep. So also, don't forget there's this code right on the screen here when we talked about the watch a lot, but I really like this
50% off.
charger. Yeah, 50% off, and it includes the power adapter for the charger, right? Includes the power adapter. It's only one cable, charges your watch in this nice orientation here, your AirPods, and your phone, and even has a stand if you want to stick in your Apple Pencil. So, really good deal. Let me link that down the bottom here so you guys can see it.
I gotta say, the Apple Pencil charging
Yeah.
method is pretty stupid.
It's there. Can't do anything about it.
No, not
Take
this. The actual Apple Pencil charging.
Okay, I totally 100% agree with you. Apple Series
Whoever
1.
designed that, they should just fire that designer.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Apple Series 1, you charge it by sticking the end of the pencil behind your iPad. But they fixed it with Apple Pencil 2. And that one is a magnet that sticks on the side of the iPad, like which other device does that?
Again, copycat.
Copied the Surface, right? It's very similar. But yeah, they finally fixed it. So let's talk about some accessory real quick. Mainly this one here. This one is if you don't want to have the whole stand that we talked about, you want something small, you can put it on like a nightstand, you can get this one at 13 bucks if you decide to. But again, because the stand is 50% off and because it does charge your phone and your AirPods at once, I don't know why I have here. I just think it's cute, but don't get this. Get the one with this. Get the stand. Get this awesome stand here with the code on the screen that gives you 50% off. Becomes $17.50 or something like that. Great deal.
All right, I'll
Yep.
take your word for it.
Yep. And then let me go over one more accessory, and that's the screen protector. And
Oh,
yes, you're gonna be surprised when you see this because like I've always reviewed really high rating, and this one it's not on the same scale as all the other products we reviewed. And this one has 34
because
ratings.
it's not plug and play. That's why.
Yes, it's a very tricky installation. And if you look at all the reviews, people really complain because they didn't install it right and they're upset about it. But I have it on my Apple Watch. It's very thin. You can almost, I don't know if you can really see it, but it's, let me see if I
You can't see it.
You can't. Very thin layer.
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah, it's a very thin layer of glass and it protects my watch and it has the same touch sensitivity, same smoothness as the original glass, which is very important to me. Transparent, and I can't even tell it's there. And I know it protects my watch because if I drop this or something falls onto it, it'll break the screen protector, but it won't break my watch. And the screen protector can be easily peeled off and replaced. And in fact, this kit here for $39, let me pull up the kit here, includes 2 screen protectors and 2 glues, so you can apply it twice. So you can have a backup.
Perfect for you. So you got to watch.
Yeah, I can use that on the other one as well. So let me show you a quick demonstration of how I installed it. This is on my YouTube channel, Utechpia, and I did the installation on it a couple months ago, 7 months ago. Loved the watch, loved the glass. So I wanted to protect it naturally. And here's like all the stuff that comes with it. So it's pretty complicated installation, right? You got 2 glue sticks, you have this whole contraption to put the watch in. And that's because you have to put the glue in very precisely, and you have to drop the glass very precisely. You have to like align it so it's perfect. Otherwise, glue will get all over the place and make a big mess. You even have to worry about making sure your table is level, because if you put the drop of glue onto your watch and it's not level, the glue is going to run all over the place. So here's how you install it. You turn off your watch, you use the alcohol wipes that's included, you clean the screen off really careful, make sure there's no dust. And once it's nice and clean, you put the watch into this contraption here, and you put the absorption pad on top. This absorption pad is so that if you have excess glue, it absorbs the glue for you. Then you have a top cover here. So you also have to align it with the opening there. And let me show you with the mouse here. The opening of this glue thing with the opening here. And you also have to snap it in place. Then there's some dust removal stickers here. What you do is you use the dust removal stickers to take off extra dust, because yet alone, while you're putting the watch into all this, you're probably picking up some extra dust. You want to make sure you remove all the dust. Then there's this level bar. You slide this level bar in here on top of the contraption. This is very important because it's going to hold your glass as you drop it onto your watch. So this is the glue, the bottle of glue that you have to apply to your watch. So there's 2 ends to it. One end you release here. The glue doesn't come out yet. It's because there's capillary action. The glue starts dripping when you unloosen it from the top end. So you'll see in a minute here. Oh yeah, also you have to drop it right between these 2 arrows. There's like lots of instructions, I even forgot it. So you don't put it in the center, you put it right at the top here. So then you twist the top here to release the glue and let it come out. And it drops out. You gotta be careful to lift it up without spilling the glue anywhere. And also remember, the table is balanced and flat. That's why the glue just stays. It doesn't roll all over the place. So then you kind of close up the cap there so that you don't drop it anywhere. Then you peel off this backing on the glass screen protector very carefully so you don't get any dust on it. Then you lay the screen protector right on top of your contraption here, and that's where the level bar actually makes sense now, because the level bar holds the glass right above the glue. So you tip the glue so that you tip the case so the glue falls to the center. Right when it hits the center and it starts to extrapolate, then you pull the level bar out and you let the glue kind of spread through. And that's the process. That's very complicated. It's repeated here a couple of times so you can see. Very complicated. You have to hold this down. Then once it touches the glass, you can see the glue spreading. You lift it and you pull the level bar out. And that's how you get the glue to spread throughout the entire glass. And it's kind of cool when you actually get it right, because it looks so satisfying to see the glue wick through all that. And yeah, I played in slow motion for you guys because I thought it was so cool. But
so what happens if you don't get it right the first time?
So if you don't get it right the first time, you can take it out and clean it all off because it's not cured yet. So after you cure it, then it gets messy, because when you cure it, then the glue becomes this like thick glue and you have to like rub it off with alcohol. But before you cure it, it's easy. So the first pass, it doesn't cure all the way. That's so that you can take it off and you can wipe off the edges, because there's probably some glue that's on the edges that's spilled through. So you use the alcohol wipe to clean out the edges, and once you do that, then you cure it one last time to make sure that you really cure the glue onto the glass. And that's it. You're done. You have a perfect installation, a very fine, high quality glass that's super transparent, and you have the same touch sensitivity that you have with the original watch. I couldn't find any screen protector that provides this quality. In fact, the reason why I know about them is because I use their screen protector for all the phones I have. It's really good, and they use the same technology on their watch. So yeah, if you guys want to get the ultimate best screen protector, the Whitestone dome glass screen protector is the one to go with. And it comes in a metal case if you want to, but I actually don't use the metal case because I find that it falls off a little bit too easily, and also because it's not perfectly tight, it kind of vibrates a little bit when the phone rings.
Most epic Dave. That's not you, is it?
It is me.
Oh.
That's my... You don't want to know too much about this, but if you go to mostepicdave.com, you go to my YouTube channel where I make videos for little kids, but that channel didn't do so well, so that's why I focus on the tech channel. Yeah. So anyway, that's the Apple Watch in a nutshell. It's a great deal right now. $299, $100 off. Fantastic gift for yourself, for someone you love, or for Father's Day. Remember, you have to have an Apple Watch to pair with it. I'm sorry, the Apple iPhone to pair with it. Otherwise, it doesn't work. But if you have an iPhone, the Apple Watch is absolutely a fantastic accessory to go with your iPhone. Totally recommend it. It'll keep you motivated to stay healthy, motivated to get out there and work out, and it lets you glance and keep track of all your notifications at ease. So that
I'll let you know when I think
that?
about switching.
Yeah, definitely. But the deal, I don't know how long it's gonna last because Apple products don't go on sale a lot. And right now, $299 for the 40mm and $329 for the 44mm. Quite the deal. Click down below to get it. And also, when you get it, don't forget you should also use the 50% off coupon code to get the stand with it. This stand is fantastic for half this price. It's like $17.50. Goes really well. And
That's a good deal.
Yeah,
50% off.
Yeah, that's why we offer it, so that people can buy it. And that is our video today. Apple Watch Series 5, $299. Anything else you want to add, Jeremy?
I love this thumbnail. Who made it?
I think you made it.
Oh,
you
that's
did
right.
A fantastic job, Jeremy. Everyone, you should know that all of our thumbnails is designed by this guy right here, Jeremy Chan. He also has his own YouTube channel at youtube.com/pixelstabbers. I'm also on that channel quite a bit too.
Yeah,
come check it out. Yeah, come check it out. There we talk about photography, deals on cameras, and tutorials on Photoshop and photo editing, and all that good stuff. Pixelstabbers.com is our website. Check that out as well. But yeah, he does graphics that look like this. Pretty fantastic, right? All right, guys. Well, that is a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was a fantastic opportunity for us to share with you how great of a deal the Apple Watch Series 5 is. For only $299, you can get it brand new right down below in the link on Amazon. Let us know if you have any questions, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Utechpia on YouTube, and subscribe to Utechpia or follow Utechpia on Amazon Live for more great deals, tech reviews, and anything related to Amazon deals. We cover it all. All right. Well, with that being said, have a great night. Take care. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. Signing out.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Signing out on Amazon and signing out on...